That's right. This is how it's coming down. Rappers wanna boast about being rich, but I bet I've read more books than your bitch. So maybe you've got more money than me, but I'm superior intellectually. So when I get to my crib, know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna read the outside of a Camus. I'm gonna read it through while I'm on the loo. Then I'll read the complete works of Kafka too. So what you wanna battle me for? Don't you know I've read Sun Tzu's Art of War, and nothing you could do or say could scare me, since I've read The Prince by Machiavelli. You wanna battle? Your brain isn't strong enough. I thought War and Peace wasn't long enough. Haters wanna hate cause I'm so well read. When I rhyme, English professors nod their head. Vocabulary is monumental, that's why I use words like existential and quintessential and juxtaposition. I bet you don't even know the definition. My vocabulary is bigger than yours is, and that's why I don't even use a thesaurus. And this is the chorus, so raise your phalanges at sounds in case you don't understand me. So why you wanna tell me that you've read On the Road like it gives you cred? Kerouac is whack, that book was lousy compared to Burroughs or Bukowski. I'd recommend The Fountainhead instead, but it would probably go straight over your head. You're an idiot and you don't impress me. I've read The Idiot by Dostoevsky. So you've read James Joyce's Ulysses, me too, and I thought it was an easy read. Shakespeare's too commercial for me. I'd rather read a Sophocles tragedy. So what up to all my homies at the library? Everybody turn to page 103. All my homies, all my thugs, let's have a discussion on Atlas Shrugs. It's monumental, that's why I use words like existential and quintessential and juxtaposition. I bet you don't even know the definition. My vocabulary is bigger than yours is, and that's why I don't even use a thesaurus. And this is the chorus, so raise your phalanges, that's hands, in case you don't understand me. Can't speak Arabic or Aramaic. I don't wanna fool you. I can't speak Zulu or Afrikaans really. I can't speak Swahili. Can't translate Russian or have a French discussion. My Lithuanian's crap. Could never split a Spanish rap. Can't do a Bhangra CD. I don't speak Hindi. My books are Mandarin. I just abandon them. It's all Greek to me, but with due respect, G, at least I can spell all their names correctly. Cause vocabulary is monumental, that's why I use words like existential and quintessential and juxtaposition. I bet you don't even know the definition. My vocabulary is bigger than yours is, and that's why I don't even use a thesaurus. And this is the chorus, so raise your phalanges at sounds in case you don't understand me.
I think that's brilliant. That's well read by Deep Fried Man. You're an idiot and you don't impress me because I've read The Idiot by Dostoevsky. That's superb. I've got
The modern symphony orchestra is one of the great achievements of Western civilization. There are four main groups of instruments in this large and still growing family. First, the strings.
Viola, double bass, cello or violin. You've got to choose one if you want to get into the string section. And if you want to go, the thing you've got to know is you've got to have a bow. Constructed from the hair of a horse or a man. Play it as you form notes with your left hand. But if you're in a show and you forget your bow, fuck it, just pluck it with pizzicato. Everybody gather round, you'll soon see that the orchestra is the place to be. So grab a double bass and you'll agree that together we could write a symphony.
The second section of the orchestra, the percussion.
If you want to learn an instrument, you want to learn it quick, how about you hit a circle with the big stick? A timpani is pretty simple, see? And you can play the hi-hat if you want to try that. Tam, tam, tom, tom probably doesn't take long. If you get it wrong, you can just hit the gong. You might disagree, but that's my angle. And listen to how well I play the triangle. Check me out. Getting down.
Yes, but I think it's a bit more complicated than that.
Oh. Everybody gather round, you'll soon see that the orchestra is the place to be. So kick a bass drum and you'll agree that together we could write a symphony.
The third section of the orchestra, the synthesizer.
You can't have an orchestra without a synth line. That's like eating fish without a glass of white wine. The first time was Tchaikovsky. He wrote the Nutcracker on an ARP. Mozart had a mini Moog on every track. He borrowed it for years till Bach took it back. Chopin's Roland made him a star, and Handel got a handle and he made a guitar. Everybody gather round, you'll soon see that the orchestra is the place to be. So grab a mini Moog and you'll agree that together we could write a symphony.
The final section of the orchestra, the Nintendo Game Boy.
1989, Nintendo Japan. While we were playing Tetris, they began to take classical music in a new direction. Now every orchestra has an 8-bit section. Up, down, down, left, right, B, A. We got the cheats for the beats that we play, and enough batteries to last a whole day. Let's tune up our Game Boys and play. Strings, percussion, synth, Game Boy ready, we're gonna put it all together. 1, 2, 3. Everybody gather round, you'll soon see that the orchestra is the place to be. Grab Mario 2, and you'll agree that together we can write a symphony. Everybody gather round, you'll soon see that the orchestra is the place to be. So come and join in, and you'll agree that together we could write a symphony. Girl, your eyes shine like the moon.
Well, like two moons specifically, position and naturally close together, but without the gravitational and tidal problems that would occur if this was not a simile.
And similarly, your hair flows like a waterfall.
Like a waterfall that's made of hair, descending a cliff that looks just like your face. She knows that I'm no good with metaphor, but that's not what I met her for at all.
Girl, your eyes are as deep as any ocean.
Probably the Atlantic, but I don't want to be pedantic when I start to hint at the disastrous problems that could occur if this was not a simile.
And similarly, your body's like an hourglass.
That would be more accurate if you have been eating lots of sand. She knows that I'm no good with metaphor, but that's not what I met her for at all. So I wish that I could write you poetry. I wish that I could tell you you mean everything to me. I've been trying for so long, but it always turns out wrong. So I made this not very poetic, but factually accurate song. Factually accurate song. Yeah, it's an accurate song.
Girl, you're so intelligent, your mind is like a library.
But without the oppressive noise restrictions or the complicated administrative procedures that would occur if your head was a library.
So liberally I'll shower you in compliments,
but I'll have to check them factually to verify their accuracy. She knows that I'm no good with metaphor, but that's not what I met her for at all. So I wish that I could write you poetry. I wish that I could tell you you mean everything to me. I've been trying for so long, but it always turns out right. So I made this not very poetic, but factually accurate song.
I've taken views for and against and peer-reviewed my evidence, and all that I can see is I was made for you and you were made for me.
We are concerned about the welfare of this baby polar bear. To raise him among humans would simply not be fair. It is a harsh decision, please try hard not to cry. To preserve the natural order, the baby bear must die, die, the baby bear must die. Kill the baby, kill the baby, kill the baby bear. It is only for his own good we are worried for his plight. To keep a fearsome predator as a pet would not be right. We should have let him die when by his mother he was left. But now it is too late, and so the only choice is death. Get to the baby bear, the baby bear, the baby bear, the baby bear, the baby bear.